Welcome to the podcast, The Track. I'm in Town Hall, Woolworths, George Street, Sydney. If you know, you know, is the place where dreams go to die. I'm looking for a drink, BaeJuice. Producer Harry loves his drink. He loves the story of the guy who did it. Tim, I just interviewed him. This is a drink. It's a Korean pear juice. I need to try it. I'm on the steps of Town Hall behind me. There's pigeons everywhere. Yeah, that's good. It's very peary. It shouldn't come as a surprise. It's not product placement. Sound angelic? I've never been described as angelic.
I know.
You're not that angelica type of dude.
Angelic, what does that mean?
Like, I guess like ethereal, like maybe you have like qualities that you would associate with an angel or someone that has angel features. You're louder. I'm not saying you're devil associated.
No, yeah.
But there's like some kind of like grunt to you.
A bit of oomph.
I don't think angels work hard.
No.
I don't know anything about angels, but like, I'm not saying they're lazy.
Mad, so
well,
they're channeled, aren't they?
I think angels are like privileged. They just get to be an angel, and they're like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's all they do all day.
I grant you wishes. Yeah, it's like, what about these hard work? What about the angels' assistants that have to fucking build it from the ground up?
Bang on.
We never talk about them, mate. What's been going on? How was your weekend?
Weekend was too large, where I've been, contemplating my life for the last 39 hours.
I saw on your TikTok. Was it on your TikTok? I don't know if it was this weekend, but you were like, I'm going to have beers.
Yeah, because I give a lot of like sort of business advice and founder advice just from my lens as a founder, not as in the hardcore like 4 AM run club stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, this is my advice to all the founders out there.
Yeah.
It's sunny. Go and drink piss. And then I didn't even plug BaeJuice. I did in the caption because I didn't even plug it in the end.
Yeah.
But I was like, everyone's go out and just drink some piss and hang out with your friends.
Dude,
that's my advice to you.
But do you think that is like, I don't know a lot about marketing, but is that like soft marketing? Because if you see that, and you're like, this guy likes drinking, I like drinking, I'm going to get BaeJuice, But also you drink BaeJuice like when you're hungover. That's like a good time to drink it, right?
No, it's prevention.
Prevention for the hangover.
Prevention. Yeah.
But no, what if you drink it after it's too late?
Too late. That's what we say.
Dude,
it's too late.
It's too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
What if you drink it during?
During's okay. Even after's okay, but it's not the next morning. Yeah, it's all over.
It's not going to. Yeah, but nothing actually saves you, does it?
Correct. No.
There's no secret.
There's no cure. I call it an edge taker offerer.
Yeah. So it was a big weekend, was it?
It was a big Saturday, bit of a day drink.
What'd you do?
Then see, I bounce back. I'm nuts. I'm straight into the gym, walk the dog.
Dude, this is the first time we've met. Your energy is crazy. It's not. I mean, it's addictive. I love it. I want to get more of it. It's I feel like I want to go drinking with you in the sun right now. It seems like things could happen.
They could, but I still need another 72 hours to just recorrect my life. And we'll be back.
It's crazy when you have like a big night, and then like my AFL Grand Final night was just ridiculous. Like, you start drinking at like midday.
Oh, yeah, and the adrenaline of it all.
Yeah, Victorians would know, like, I'm not originally Victorian, and it's like no other day of the year. It's like the biggest day of the year. It's like everyone's having barbecue. It's like Melbourne stops and everyone is doing the exact same thing.
Totally.
And so I just had the biggest day of my life and like got home at like 3 a.m, didn't eat, and it was like, dude, it was like the whole week was ruined. Oh. It was like I had no structure left at all. Like I couldn't do anything. And I mean, you have a preventative drink for hangovers, but is there anything you can take before you do that would solve all your life problems for the next 4 days, That would mean you're not cancelling Zoom meetings.
I'm diet and exercise straight after Monsters. That's it. Because as soon as you have a Monster, it's diet and sweat. And
really?
Like I went to the sauna on Sunday morning.
You're saunering. Everyone's saunering.
But about 4 minutes in, I was like, I mightn't leave this sauna alive. So 4 minutes in, I got out because it was just overwhelming.
Was it overwhelming because you thought you could nod off and you were dying there? Or you're like...
my last nod.
Yeah. Anyway, man, this is the first time I've met you, so it's lovely to meet you.
You too.
Congrats on all your success, by the way. You've been grinding. What is BaeJuice? I've never had it.
Bang.
No. Did you bring any in?
I didn't bring any in. I got a brute full. You actually said to bring some in. I was just like,
well, there is a Woolworths close by.
Hey, nice plug.
Well, no,
Woolies in the cold juice section.
Dude.
Me again. I'm editing the podcast in a bed. That's bad. But me saying I haven't tried it then reminded me that I had tried it and filmed it. And then I was like, well, I should film something else.
Because my stand-up tour went on sale on Friday for next year. So if you want tickets, maybe I'll put a link in this. It's called This Must Be the Place. Sorry to annoy you all so early again.
I was reading that you hooked up, you signed a deal with Woolworths.
Yep.
Which is big stuff.
That was big. It was like 5 years ago. I was 26, 25, 26. Even
How do
more
you
than I am now. And
yeah, drunker probably.
And then we're in Dan's, we're in BWS. It was just madness.
But do you go, like, how do you call Woolworths? To me, it's like, I don't know, how do you get in touch with Woolworths? Like, not that I need to I've got nothing to offer, but I'm like, they're so big that I'm like, how do you even sit down for a conversation with Woolworths?
People across LinkedIn and social media saw what we were doing. They saw no one else was doing it. So we had some consultants reach out saying, hey, we represent a portfolio of brands. We'd love to pitch you in on behalf of us and to Woolies. We'll get you guys in, sell your story, do your thing, and we'll see how we go. And they just said yes straight away. We're in 100 stores. We fudged some data of how well we were doing.
Hell yeah.
We had no money and no product in the shed.
You're not going to do that. You'd be like, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've got no data to back it up.
Yeah, everyone's
loves
screaming for it. And they were just like, all right. And I'm like, oh, shit, we got to figure out how to get products from overseas to here and facilitate 1,000 stores. We're in about 80 before that. And all of a sudden, there's 1,080.
Dude, that's like
That's wild.
So I really like Portuguese chicken, like fried chicken. Like, are you like in Sydney? It's a big thing. Not fried chicken, but
like
Portuguese.
a Porto.
Like a Porto, right?
Hey.
And so one day I was in, like, like in Sydney, it's a big thing. It's like Frango's is now like going crazy. Sydney's a big chicken town, right? One day I was in a Porto in Newtown, or like it's on Enmore Road there at the thing. And there's like a big board with the story of a Porto. And it's quite beautiful. It's this guy comes to Australia when he's 18, this Portuguese guy, and he's got his like grandma's chili sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
And he opens a store in Bondi. That's the original one. And then 5 years later, he opens one in like Balmain or something. And then 5 years or 6 years after that, he's got one in Manly. He might have one in Petersham or something.
Yeah.
And then something happens in 2004. And it doesn't ever explain on this mural on the wall, and just goes in 2004. It went from 5 to 157 stores. And I'm like, someone's come in with a big injection of cash to make all this possible. But I don't know how
you had a word count. Like,
dude, totally. It's like I can't comprehend you saying that's when things get hard, right? Is like, how do you get the product for it? Because it's like I cook for my girlfriend all the time, but then if you're like, now you got to cook for 17 extra people, like, well, that's a pretty big life adjustment.
Meal prepping's hard for 4 days,
dude,
alone,
totally.
Another 13.
So how do you go about it? I guess you don't say no if Woolworths come knocking.
Absolutely no. So what you do is you put some really good energy out into the world with zero idea what you're doing, and you sit on a Zoom call with people that don't speak English, and you explain to them, we've done it.
I see what you're saying.
We've got it. We've got the deal. And they're like, oh, you got Woolworths, sir. That's how they pronounce Woolworths. It's so awesome. I'm going to Korea on Saturday. And the manufacturer's flying us over. That's the relationship we've had for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
But this is 2019. And they're like, you did it. You got Woolworths. Amazing. Cool. I'm like, yeah, look, we did it. We still have any money.
And that's such a problem.
I'm like,
isn't it?
You could like tick us 2 containers?
Really?
And they're like,
this is like, but this is when your skill set
totally
like party boy,
this is
businessman crosses over.
And I was like, could you tick us a couple of containers? They're like, what the hell is ticking? I'm like, good point. Could we borrow 2 containers? And they did. They sent over containers and they just sort of facilitated our first Woolworths entry.
Yeah.
Because when I went there in 2018 with Sumin, so quick story. So,
Maybe let's backtrack, right? So, maybe you just do a BaeJuice.
I'll hit it.
What's the quick story? Oh, no, you can take as long as you want, actually.
I'm ready.
Let's
I've
go
got
through
all my versions of it.
Oh, really?
I met a girl on Tinder called Sumin from South Korea.
Hell yeah.
I was bartending in Chapel Street.
It's a love story.
What
bar?
Somewhere bar.
No, I don't know.
Like $10 jugs, so not many good sports around.
Windsor End? South Yarra?
Yeah, Windsor End.
Oh, that's a good end.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then so Sumin rolled in. I said, hey, look, I'm working. Just come for a few free drinks. She's like, I've just arrived from Korea. I moved to Australia. No idea what I'm going to do. I'm like, cool.
Fantastic.
I was like, what's your order? She orders a pint of Carlton Draft and a shot of whiskey. Shots of whiskey, chases the pint of Carlton Draft, and she's like, do you smoke cigarettes? And I was like, fuck.
Man, Koreans give I mean, we're talking about like, it's crazy. When I went to Korea, it's like everyone should die there. It's like like the diet is like we're just eating chicken, drinking soju, beer. Everyone's pumping darts.
Yeah.
It
And everyone's
is
got
crazy.
perfect skin.
They look
because all the
fantastic.
skincare. And they're eating fried, greasy chicken all day.
And everyone's like doing like busking boy bands and stuff. And you're like, it's a great country.
It's
great
a great
country.
country.
What a country.
So we hit it off a year after our relationship. She's like, you've got to come to Seoul and meet my family. I'm like, right on.
So you start dating.
Yeah. So we
I mean,
started
how could
dating.
you not after that
Oh,
introduction?
correct. And she went, I saw her the next day. I was like, where'd you go yesterday? She's like, I went to a place called Revolver.
Oh, no.
I was like, yeah, I went with 2 Australian girls and I left and it was sunshine. I'm like, nice.
But it's like a good introduction to
Yeah, welcome to Melbourne.
Yeah.
We hung out. She moved in 2 months later.
Nice. Well,
And
really,
then-
straight away.
Yeah, 2 months later moved in. And then we were in Korea. Then we went to visit her family, which is like, honestly, countryside Korea because it was Thanksgiving when I met them all.
Yeah.
And they were in a horseshoe of the family home in between like a rice field, like genuinely
Really?
most beautiful, picturesque green
Dude,
fields.
that's so
and there's
cool.
a little cube house there.
Yeah.
And I roll in and everyone's just like, yeah, like the
White guy.
Aussie dudes
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like he's
Did-
real.
What I mean, that's a correct. Oh, yeah, well, they thought you weren't real.
No. And then the thing where everyone went bananas, I had to bow to the grandmother,
Yeah.
Sumi's grandmother's feet
Yeah.
twice. And then after I did that, it was just like, all right, let's launch.
Yeah. Because I'm going to go out on a limb. You don't speak Korean?
No, I've got a few. I know how to say like, dick, tits, drink. And that
Oh,
kind of
okay.
stuff.
I thought you were going to say hello. Nice to meet you.
No, that came after. So
Dick, g'day, grandma. Dick, ticks, penis, pussy, asshole.
I learnt them first, obviously.
Sorry, I forgot to bow. Let me have
Yeah.
another go. Show me the money.
So met them all. It was awesome. Drank every night. Met all of her friends and family, and then every night would drink this little juice when we'd go out.
The peach.
Pear juice, the Korean pear
sorry.
juice.
Peach.
So we just start smashing this Korean pear juice. I'd wake up in the morning feeling good. Sumin's mum would be like, "How you feeling?" Okay, good. She's like, "No, I feel fine." And then she's like, "It's the pear juice." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
You
pear
just
juice."
thought you'd unlocked a new level of
Yeah, or just so you
mad
get
dog.
hungover on holidays as well.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no-
totally. That's true. You
I
don't
don't know where to
really
be, so why be hungover?
Yeah, right. And it's the juice. So is this?
So they were like, it's the juice. We've been drinking it for thousands of years. My mum had it. My mum's mum had it. The emperor used to drink it. Just drink it and shut up. I was like, oh, didn't think much of it. And then I was obsessed, hooked, tried it with everything. Came back to Melbourne, pitched my best mate, gave it to, I got 48 first cousins. Dad's one of 12.
Whoa,
I'm like a nun
what?
compared to all of them.
Wait, 48 first cousins.
Something like that. It's just,
Can you
and everyone's got kids.
Can you name them all?
No, we've had name tags at one Christmas.
You'd have to. 48. That's like
It's something like that. Like all 12, there's one group of 8 and 6 and 4 and but I guess there's the second cousins that I've molded maybe into the first a little bit.
Oh, mate, it all gets messy, doesn't it?
It's nuts, but we might have a 70 at Christmas sometimes.
Well, that's if there's one good thing about cost of living pressures is that the future generations are going to have to deal with this.
Yeah,
It's going to be
true.
7 people at a Christmas, and
Yeah.
that's packed. That's as many as you can get because no one's going to have more kids.
True, no, I don't
That's
think
too
so.
many. That's
So
and
it's
then
wild.
bringing a partner into that.
Yeah,
Too many.
That's wild. So I brought Sumi into that with this new Korean pear juice.
Oh yeah,
And then everyone drank it. Christmas said it was awesome. And then we're like, hey, we should find a manufacturer in Korea and build our own brand and maybe launch this bad boy.
Well, so not to criticize your storytelling skills, but you've done the Oporto thing there, where it's like a beautiful like 5, and then all of a sudden it's like now there's 157 stores. You just glossed over it's
I
like
full Oporto'd it.
you're full Oporto'd
Full
it.
Oporto'd it. Damn.
But like, I get that was the moment where you're like, there's definitely a market because I've done that every time I'm in like Southeast Asia and I'm like I drink Pocari.
I've been talking to people.
And I'm just like,
lately.
why aren't we selling that? I mean, the music festival scene in Australia's kind of died, but if you were selling that with vodka at like festival,
Oh.
I feel like that would be a drink that would go
Lethal.
off. Or maybe something a tiny bit sweeter. But you followed through with the everyone goes.
Yeah.
So my partner's Argentinian, right? And so we go there and like empanadas are a huge part of like, all South American culture. And we're just like, why aren't they huge in Australia? Why isn't every cafe selling empanadas like at all times?
True. All
and
right.
and we're like, we should do it, but we haven't done. Like I'm sitting here talking to you, we haven't done. You just went and did the thing.
It was pretty wild.
So you're
yeah.
working in the bar.
No, I ditched that. I was a bit naughty. So then mum and dad were like, what are we going to do for Tim's future?
You're a bit naughty. What do you mean?
Naughty. I was just a bit naughty.
Okay, you're a Melbourne boy.
Melbourne boy. I got
you-
expelled from high school.
You went to what school did you go
Went
to?
to Xavier College in Kew.
Now, for non-Victorian listeners, that's like
It's like buying a new SUV every year to put your kid in uniform.
yeah, dude, more probably, right? Like I don't know. It's like it's I
No,
mean,
not. Oh, it's
maybe like Cranbrook in Sydney, but it's like it's a AFL factory. It pumps out AFL
That
players.
little APS scene, yeah, there's heaps. But I said that so silver spoon. I do that too often. But it's
What?
not. But I was like, oh, it's this price and this cost, and I was like, oh, it sounded so rank.
No, dude, but it actually just is part of like, and people
Totally.
that don't grow up in
I'm a kid by the
metro
way at the time.
areas.
What would I know?
You don't know. You just get sent to this school and it's
Yeah.
like sucks and you're whatever dealing with stuff and you're being naughty and you're not sitting there being like, I'm so grateful to be here at Xavier College. My
Totally, I
future is
know.
secured. Like but like in Melbourne and Sydney in particular, Sydney more so than Melbourne, it's like private school, that's what people talk about. And it's
Yeah.
like in certain parts of the city, it's what everyone talks about. And it's like parents are talking about it. People that shouldn't be talking about schools, that haven't been to school for 30 years, all they're doing is talking about schools. And they're still
Totally.
friends with the people that went to schools.
Yeah.
So you got expelled. Are you still friends with people from
Yeah,
high
plenty.
school?
Yep, plenty.
And
then
it's
I was-
like, did you make lasting business connections?
I
that would-
did.
See, that's the thing
I-
about
okay,
private schools,
this is-
dude.
This is the best bit. So I was at Xavier for 5 years, and I finished at St Bernard's in Essendon.
Okay.
And I was there for like 2 years. On my LinkedIn, guess what school I have?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to put your
No,
cert to a TAFE in, are you? You're going to lead with Xavier.
I didn't say I finished there, but I did predominant of my schooling time there.
So when did you get booted?
Halfway through year 10, we
Didn't
got
even get the school certificate. then.
Nah, I got caught shoplifting on a ski trip in New Zealand.
And that was enough to get you.
It was on
kicked out.
Channel 7, 9 and 10.
Well, the goddamn lamestream media. Am I right? What the hell?
They baked us. Oh,
Did
I
they?
was like 15 years old, coming down an elevator. There's some press at the airport.
So I guess it goes.
I stole some jackets.
What value are we talking?
Well, so here's the thing. This is where my entrepreneurial spirit started. There was a $400 jacket, and a kid really wanted it. I was like, if I rack it for you, will you give me $200 for it? And he goes, done.
Dude.
So I went in, said, hey, and he goes, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't look at me again. I literally folded it like peacefully. He's like, and then opened my bag, like, put it in and zipped on. See him, and he's like, see you, bro.
And
And I left
you
and I
just
gave
left
it to the kid and he gave me $200.
So it's their fault for not having better. Well, it's kind of. Do you know what? Okay, so
We'll call it a draw.
it's like it's bad that you did that, right? And you
bad.
should. But you're a kid who probably, your brain's not developed properly, and you don't have a moral compass. Two things I'll say to that. It's like, yes, you shouldn't have stolen, but like, I mean, the ATO does this. It's like they try to trick. They're like, have a crack.
Yeah.
See how much you can get away with, and we'll look back on it. And if we might look, we might not look. And if we look, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same principle as you.
Spot on.
They didn't look at it. And the other thing is, the media, if it's a private school boys at exclusive schools doing anything, it is like, it may as well
The whole
be
office
just
is
being
like,
handed
shotgun,
money.
oh.
Yeah, it's like people have an interest, and it's because I guess it's like, I do have some sympathy for like, people that go to that school and they fuck up because, it gets plastered. Like I had heaps of kids that did way worse stuff at my school
Yeah.
that got expelled, and it wasn't on mainstream news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
sure.
there is kind of, I don't know. It's a bit unfortunate. How do you feel
is.
about it now?
Oh, it was the best thing that ever happened. It was a very segregated school. Went to a new school. Everyone was mates. Camaraderie.
Yeah.
Double the networks. Double the friends. Good experience for life. And that's my Well, we're talking about LinkedIn. My bio is 0 degrees, but 1,000 experiences.
Yeah, right.
I was a bit, but it's nailed it. And so many people message you going, "Hey man, just read your bios, but I'll let you know I love it." I was like, "Thanks, man."
Yeah, people like
Bye.
that. Dude, people
Right,
love that as
well-
well if they don't. People that don't have degrees, no disrespect, love
yeah.
to be like, I'm still smart. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Correct.
But I do agree because it's like I went to uni and it's like, I mean, I probably learned stuff, but it hasn't.
Yeah,
really,
totally.
I
You're
did
still
something very
learning.
different. And like you could have just gotten out there and got involved,
So from the expulsion from school, I lived in Vietnam for a year.
So
I
what
did all
you
this
just
crazy
go?
shit.
No, one of your parents will worry.
Yeah.
Jesus
This
Christ.
floating lost little
So you
boy.
go to Vietnam. What are you doing in Vietnam?
So I was, here we go. I'm really painting myself in a pretty bad picture, but I was
No,
putting
I'm-
on a clinic at a nightclub every weekend for about a month.
When you say a clinic, do you mean like it was a beautiful thing to watch?
Just the owner was like, I want you back next week. Here's a tab.
Oh, what? Because you were so much fun.
Yeah, kind of clinic. And he
What is
goes,
that?
actually, come back to the green room. Here's the artist. I
What
want you
does
to hang
that
out with the artist.
look like though? So I spend most of my time hanging out with like comedians, and we just kind of sit around talking about like other comedians, like, and that's like, and we're like, big good night, fun night, and
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
out till 2 or 3 a.m. What is it? What is putting on a clinic in? You're dancing. You're
19, just dancing, bringing people together. No shame on who I speak to.
Yeah.
I'm probably the brokest person there, shouting everyone because it's just a good time. That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So I'd done that for a month, and then the nightclub
Infectious
owner,
energy type
a
thing.
little bit
Yeah.
of that. The nightclub's like, hey mate. The nightclub owner, he goes, hey mate, I've just gotten out of a relationship from 8 years. I
The
need to go on
nightclub owner
holiday."
said this to you.
Yep.
Wait, you're 19.
I was 19. He goes, he was 27. He goes, I just got out of a long 8-year relationship. I don't want to go overseas with anyone that I know. Could you
Oh.
please come with me?
Dude, this is great stuff.
Good shit.
some-
It only gets so much juicier.
Some
as
bloke
well.
is like, you just
Yeah.
come on holiday with me.
Yeah. So then I was like, I better ask my mum.
Okay, you're sure.
And then he goes, cool, I'll come
I mean,
over.
fair call.
So he
if I was
comes
your mum,
over.
I'd be like, who's this guy?
He comes over and he goes, this is Steve. And he was a really, really, he had a successful construction business, love hospitality, really creative guy.
Wait, he went to
absolute
meet your
legend.
mum, did you say?
Yeah, to say, hey, I'm the guy. I'm taking your son overseas with.
But
I
wait,
just
are
met him.
we in Vietnam here?
No. This is in Melbourne before he takes me.
Oh.
So I'm in a Melbourne nightclub, and this guy goes, "Hey, you got to come to Vietnam with me. I'm bringing
Okay.
you overseas because you're too much fun, and I don't want to. And I'm going through a bit of an early life crisis
I
here."
respect going to meet your mum.
So he goes to
I
meet
like
my
that,
mum,
yeah.
and then he goes, "Is it okay if she comes?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, good. I've already booked the flight for the morning. Here's
Yeah.
your visa."
He
I was
sounds like
nice.
he's a personable guy, though. It
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
he knew you were going to be fine.
So then we roll into Hanoi, and he's like, "Ah, shit. I thought Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi was Saigon. Anyway, we'll make it work."
I mean, these things happen.
So then we're staying
as
at-
white people, traveling overseas.
So we were staying at fucking Metropole in Hanoi.
Oh,
These
yeah.
giant hotels, and we just go out every single night and just make all these new friends every night.
How do
And
you
he'd
go
be like-
out every night? It's like
And he'd be like, "Timmy,
Geordie
just go,
Shore
just
type
go out." And
energy.
and all of a sudden there'd be 4 more people at our table. I was this. I don't know. I was
are
just,
these lasting relationships?
not really.
Like that grand final day, I
Yeah.
had a big night, and then I thought I made some friends, and then like have sent messages after and no response. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how are you doing it? Like, I feel like that you can have fun, but then and it feels everything in the moment, and
Totally.
but then it can disappear.
It does disappear.
Like I don't.
sure.
Sometimes it's lasting, but often, in my experience, it ends pretty quick.
It did, totally. But I don't know. I just sort of beacon. I was young. I was just, what could go wrong? I'm halfway around the world with some dude I just met from a nightclub and blah, blah, blah.
Dude,
whatever.
yeah, you're having the time of your
Let's
life.
do this. So we're there for a month. The back end of the month, we meet this Aussie guy, and he's like, "I actually own this really cool boat on West Lake, which is a famous lake in Hanoi."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh," he goes, "It's got a pool in it. The deck's fucked, but it's pretty cool." And we go, "Can we throw a party on it?" He goes, "If you fix the deck, sure." Well, Steve I'm with, he's like, "Well, I'm in construction. Let's
Yeah,
go
right.
fix the deck."
The guy, your sugar daddy, in this.
Yeah.
he's in construction.
My current missus now, she said the other day, she's like, "You know that guy in Vietnam? Did you ever hook up with him?" I was like, "No." And she did it really placid and gentle. And
I
she's
mean,
like-
I would be asking
and,
these
and
questions.
she sort of parted her hair a bit. And I looked around like, "Did you hook up with that
He's
guy?"
lucky he's 27. If he's 36, your mum doesn't.
Oh,
like,
no.
go. Do you know what I mean? That's
Totally.
enough of an age gap where you're
Totally.
like, he's going to do some shit to
So
like that boy.
We fixed the pool, we fixed the deck, and then we went around town going out every night. All the friends we'd made, expat locals, would say, "Hey, we're throwing a pool party."
Yeah.
We're calling it the Hanoi Pool Party.
Okay.
The Hanoi Pool Club. We had DJs, speakers. We got all these locals to help us print out flyers. We run around town.
Yeah.
About 150 people rolled in. Now, all the local Vietnamese said, "What's
Is there a
gonna
cover
happen?"
charge here? Or they
There was like 10,000, whatever, dong. That's the one.
Let's not pretend we know how much that is.
No.
Australian.
And what happened is 150 people rolled in.
Yeah.
It was just free shots, tequilas, everything. And then the Vietnamese police would come up and be like, "Do you guys have a license?"
God damn, the fuzz doesn't
The
know
fuzz.
where you are. These
And-
kids turn up to ruin the fun, don't they?
And me and my mate were like, "Oh no, we don't." He goes, "Oh," and he just goes, gives him 20 USD, and they goes, "Cool."
Oh,
Just
that's
left.
how it'll work.
And I was like, "Cool." And then it was my turn to bribe the next one. And I was
Yeah.
like so excited. I was like, say the line.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, say the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, there you go.
Yeah.
You little pat on the hat.
You patted his hat?
No,
You can't
I
pat
did.
his hat.
I did. I was just painting this picture of like how excited I was to pay off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, to
I was
bribe a
19 years
police
old
officer.
bribing Vietnamese police.
Dude, nothing
Coolest
better
thing
than
ever.
that. Yeah.
So that happened. We did the next week and then it got shut down because like, this is just out of control.
Were you like, what if I gave you 30
Yeah.
USD and a hat
Is
pat?
that
I will
gun
pat
where
that.
they start exchanging.
Yeah.
Favorite scene. Yeah, so can you spot me a 20? Anyway. And then I go back after a month of partying. My
We're
mate's
back to Australia.
Melbourne, and
Yeah.
my mate's like, I'm staying. I'm nothing to go back
What
to.
a surprise. It's
Yeah.
27-year-old chippy that took you, a random bloke he met in a nightclub, is going to stay in Southeast Asia. Shock horror.
Nice. And then 3 weeks later, I finally land a full-time job and he calls me. He's like, hey, mate, come back. I got you a flight.
Oh,
I
nice.
was like, what do you mean? He's like, I just do a giant fucking festival with this company and they want me to bring all these Australian artists over.
Oh, nice.
And he goes, you're pretty good with social media and stuff and you're pretty loud. I just kind of need you back here to help me. And I was like,
You got to get back here.
and I was
mate.
like, I just got a full-time job. He goes, well, ditch it. So I'm like, all right. So I quit the full-time job and got on a plane 2 days later and I was back in. Saigon this time.
Oh, you got to
figured
ride.
out-
Yeah, you
figured
got
out
to
which
ride.
one
Yeah.
to go to.
Yeah.
I roll in. He goes, meet me at the bottom of this building. He goes, a butler will come and get you.
A
Okay,
butler?
so I'm there. I'm in my
A
t-shirt,
butler will come and get
just
you.
sweating with tattoos all over me. I go upstairs. He takes me in. This elevator opens, and there's a 3-story penthouse apartment with a spiral staircase, and it's hot pink.
Oh,
Hot pink.
some loud colours over there.
And I walk in, and then my mate walks in. He goes, hey, you made it. I'm like, you weren't going to tell me? He goes, no, I wanted to be surprised. He goes, the person that's funding us owns half of the pharmaceutical industry in Southeast Asia. He goes, so this is our pad.
How do people like you and him, you do this stuff? It's like
Dude.
I've got friends like this that just all of a sudden just things happen for them.
It's mad. And then so I left for like $200. And I came back after a year, like $2,000, and like I was making money on this holiday.
Yeah, right. Wait, you went to Vietnam with $200.
Basically, the first month, and I came back with like 500.
Yeah, I mean, it's a successful trip.
Yeah.
Look at that profit.
A few
That's not
brain
bad.
cells and anyway. And then all of a sudden, this lady's like, "Cool, here's your budget. What do you want to do?" So I call Peking Duck. I'm like, "Hey, do you guys want to come and play at a castle party in a pool?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, X, Y, and Z price. All right, cool, done on the company card." Peking Duck fly over. I pick him up in a Bentley.
Where'd you get the Bentley from? You've hired the
This
Bentley.
is all the investors. There's just money everywhere in our circle.
And where's this
Because they just
butler-
want to party. They just want to do cool shit and party. So I'm the gatekeeper to the cool shit.
See,
and the
this what
party.
that rules that like rich people, they still want to have fun.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter how rich. It's like the Elon shit. Like he just wants people to think he's cool.
Yeah,
you know,
just
so much
events
of the
doing
time.
mushies, like doing weird
To-
like fist bumps that you just can't quite nail in time.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a high risk fist bump. as well.
Yeah.
But like they'll pay cool people.
Hey, cool. So we did
do
Peking
stuff.
Duck, client liaison. Then we go to Da Nang, a beach town.
Yeah.
And our investor lady's like, "Oh, I know the government here will do a beach party." And I'm like, "Oh,
the
okay."
government.
So then we go to a beach party. The stage guy doesn't pull through, so me and construction man build a stage. We buy bed sheets and linen and these
For the stage.
for the stage and these
It's
bamboo
got-
sticks, and we built this sail. It looked like a Pirates of the Caribbean sail, like over this DJ area. It looked really cool. I got photos and content of it.
man.
And then you'll never guess who headlined it. It was the Venga Boys.
Oh, dude. Do you know
And-
that translates directly to cum boys?
See, I had to do my own translation for the Vietnamese government.
Oh.
So we had to send the lyrics to the government and they had to approve it before they stamped it.
What, are you telling me the Vietnamese government had never heard of the Venga Boy? It's like just, surely you wouldn't have to do that in any other country. Everyone's like, oh yeah, the Venga Boys. We know the Venga Boys.
So 19-year-old me goes, "I'll submit this lyrics." So you know it's boom, 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 I want you in my room.
Yep.
I changed it to zoom, 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 I want you in my car.
Oh, that's good.
Visa, stamp, Venga Boys are in.
Do you think they would have maybe said no?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
In Singapore once we had to send stand-up scripts to like, not that anything's scripted to the government, so they would be like, you can't say certain things.
Yeah.
Like you can't
there
talk
go.
about drugs, you can't talk about the chewing gum situation. Like you can't, like they're a bit more strict on it.
Wow.
I didn't think like Vietnam was,
yeah.
I thought Vietnam was chill, man.
Yeah.
You're paying off cops or whatever. What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
they care about
So
the
it's
Venga
pretty-
Boys
yeah.
rolling into town?
So we did all that, and then we bit off more than we could chew. And we did one last big DJ event in a church. We
Yeah.
paid artists everything. They took the deposit, said, "Look, the venue just doesn't cut it. keeping our deposit, goodbye.
Oh.
Uh-oh. And then we're like, okay, well, the headline act said that. Let's get the second headline, which is Clapton, awesome DJ.
Yeah.
Call his manager and he goes, look, man, no one's been able to get onto him for a week. He's in a spiritual trip in Bangkok.
It's the problem with artists.
Spiritual
dude.
trip in Bangkok.
I know.
Out of all the beautiful, holistic places that are in this world, he's gone to Bangkok.
Oh, where the Hangover is set.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
coincidence.
So the first headliner said, no, the facility's not good enough. The second's on a spiritual journey. The third one's like, fuck this. So I flew out of that country the next morning.
You fled. You were like, the wheels have fallen off. I got to get out.
It was a bit of fleeing.
What did it? Dude, that's a crazy.
It was wild. And then I turned 20.
So you're doing this all before you turn 20.
Oh, no, before I was 21. I think I had my 21st at the back end of that trip.
And so when that fell apart, you were just like, done. I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. Came
So
back.
you were like, I don't want to be doing this forever. There must have been a
Didn't
sense
want to
like
do
that.
events. Didn't want to do all that. I was like, no, done. This has just been it was just too much. But again, that's where the 0 degrees, 1,000 experience, like it built me. So then all of a sudden, my mate's like, hey, we've got to pitch Budweiser for 10K. And he really, really.
What do you mean? Wait, he's pitching. What do you?
Sorry,
You
this
just
is
say
the
things
sponsoring.
like.
Sorry.
I'm just pitching. I'm like, what are you
We're
talking?
pitching sponsorship for some of the events.
Right. Okay.
And,
I'm trying
you
to
know-
imagine your life right now.
Oh.
It's like stressful is what it sounds.
Oh, and it was, you kick me at 6 a.m. Get up, you're hopeless. I'm like, I've just been doing everything all day and all night. But he really built me to a solid business person, and just a bit of a stronger membrane.
Oh, totally.
But he really nurtured me to become better all the time, because he was a really successful guy.
Yeah.
And he still is with everything he does. Oh, you're not going to believe the next part of this.
No.
I just clicked.
Tell me.
And this is years after this. But my point was, what was my point? The Budweiser meeting, why I brought this up, he'd be like, you pitch it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And he goes, no, you pitch it. You got this, man.
Dude, he's a mentor.
Totally.
That's great.
So he goes, you pitch this. And he'd be like, tell him why you love the event. Tell him about the artist. You know about the artist more than I do.
Yeah.
I'm just older than you and, blah, blah, blah. So I went in there, pitched Budweiser. They loved it. And now I'm pitching, $1 million deals for retails and all that sort of stuff. So little 20-year-old me sweat my ass off in a singlet in a Budweiser office, smoking a dart inside.
Perfect training.
In the office.
Yeah.
Just like a cigarette. Fuck, yeah, go on. Let's take the edge off.
Yeah. That
pitching
prepared
that.
you for Woolworths.
Correct.
You sit down
I
in the
genuinely
meeting.
believe that. And I have my beautiful partner now, Caitlin, who sits in meetings with me as we're launching our new brand. And I'm just so accustomed to it all. But it was just from that 20-year-old self sitting in a Budweiser office smoking a dart.
Every meeting you're in
Yeah.
pitching, they're like, sir, why are you in a bintang singlet smoking a cigarette? And you're like, it's called business, all right? This is how it works, idiot.
Sign here.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
wild.
So then you start you have the idea, we're going to do it, we're going to make this drink.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you break up with your partner.
Yeah, we broke up.
Now I can't imagine then that's got to throw a spanner in the works.
It was
for running a
spicy.
business.
It was day one, it was, fuck you, I'm going to ruin this entire business. Day two, let's make some money and we're sweet.
Yeah.
Because it was so far in. You know
Yeah,
what I
so
mean?
you're like,
we were
can't-
deep. We had thousands of stores. We were broke as. We were just absolutely pursuing, this exit and this final destination with BaeJuice. So we're like, let's just get there. So we had a 20-minute call before I walked in here, doing our weekly whips for our
with your ex,
stock
your
level.
business
Yeah, we speak
partner.
every day.
So do you ever talk about when you dated?
No, well, the Daily Mail called me at the start of the year on news.com to ask me about some questions about the business.
Mm.
And she's like, are you no longer together? I was like, oh, no. Oh, really? Oh, okay. And asked me a couple of questions. And then the headline was, $1 million hangover beverage could not hold relationship together.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Don't
I just
drink-
told you about, I was
don't
trying
drink
to
the
pitch
juice.
our new ranging and our new product. And she's picked apart going,
The juice will make you break up with your
$1
partner.
million business idea. Ends,
Well, people love the salaciousness.
totally.
It's like,
We pissed ourselves when we saw it. But it was like, yeah.
it's just interesting. It's also, so I feel like, most people owning a drink or any kind of like startup business. Well, maybe the world is different now. I'm not doing interviews with the Daily Mail. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like not even coming on podcasts. I feel like now I know all this Vietnam stuff. It kind of all does check out.
Yeah.
But like I first heard of you when you did the, someone told me about it. You pretended you sponsored a music festival.
Oh,
thing.
nice. Yeah,
Like,
that's been hitting a bit lately
or
on
like-
TikTok.
Or a wine, was it a
Yeah,
wine?
it was
or
the
something like
Grapevine Festival in the Yarra
that. And
Valley.
you got on the news.
Yeah, that was our big break. So we ran out. So quick story?
Yeah. No,
Do
go
we hit
for it.
that?
I wanna hear
Not
the
everyone's
story.
seen the TikTok we're talking about, I guess.
I want to hear the story.
So we had a PR agency. We'd had some great articles. We had Woolies going. Everything was happening for us, and they called us. I was in bed. Might have been hungover.
Yeah.
And she's like, "We've got it. Channel 7 are going to meet you at that festival you're sponsoring." I'm like, "Oh, we're not sponsoring it anymore." She goes, "But you said you were. Aren't you working with Untitled?" I'm like, "No, we're not doing stuff with them anymore. We did a couple of events. We sort of capped out with them.
Yeah.
Doing it." They're like, "Oh, well, they're going to be at the Grapevine Festival at 11:45."
Yeah, right.
And I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "You still close?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, well, let's get some free tickets and let's just go there and let's just set up. We just set up. What's the worst that could happen? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot we weren't sponsoring it.
Yeah, you just say, "Oh, God, this is
Sorry, that slipped through the mail. That
pretty
must be my
embarrassing.
spam."
Pretty embarrassing, actually.
Yeah,
I forgot we didn't pay all that money.
Yeah.
The
So
festival.
I called Liam and he's just like, "Nah, mate, I'm so crook." Like, he was just cook. So
This is your other.
my business partner. Yeah, best mate, business partner.
So the business is it's you, your ex, and your
my best
other
mate for 20 years. Yeah.
You went all in. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And then I'm driving up to the Yarra Valley, trying to hold myself together. Get there, do the quick blow up BaeJuice. I only had 20 BaeJuices. So what happened was where I set up,
Wait, 20 individual drinks.
individual units, sachets,
Mate, that's going to go quick.
and everyone's running over, going, "Hey, can I get some BaeJuice?"
Like, rack off. Do you work for the news?
Honestly, I had to protect my life because everyone wanted. I'm like, "Oh, there's more coming. There's more coming." I made up this whole story. It's all coming. And then the news came, quickly said, "Actually, you two come over
Get
here."
into the juice.
Gave them out a couple. They came over. Can't wait to interview. Wow, what a great product. I had my little 20 seconds of fame doing the interview.
Yeah.
Hangover prevention. They went and spoke to a couple of other people and they said, "Yep, we love it." One of them is a friend of the PR agency. They like, "Yep, best thing ever. Have it every time I ever go out." Gave
Yeah,
us a huge
right.
6 p.m. Sunday night news. Rebecca Madden reporting live to freaking Tim O'Sullivan from BaeJuice.
Dude, it's
down at the Grapevine Festival. And we quickly
crazy.
packed up the minute Channel 7 left and took off. And I was like, that went real
Was there
well.
any blowback?
No, nothing. Oh,
no
but he
one
just started
cared.
telling the story, to be honest.
Oh, really? So they could be after that.
Yeah, it could be. But we
Retrospective.
started doing some stuff. They didn't mind that we're there. Like, they got the hustle, the Untitled guys,
Dude,
which
it's
I've done
so
some stuff
much
with.
hustle.
That's
like
all it is.
I don't have the hustle to do it. Like, so I reckon the thing that impresses me most about what you guys have done, number one, right? Because like 20 years ago, there were like no new drinks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
was speaking about that.
but
with
do you know what I
someone
mean?
this
It was
morning.
like, it was what we had was
Someone
what
said
we had.
Powerade was innovation 20 years ago.
Dude, I remember Powerade coming out. I'm like, you kidding me? They've got another drink? This
Yeah,
is crazy.
yeah.
Now every week I learn about a new drink.
Electrolytes. Wow, what are they?
Yeah, electrolytes. Apparently they're good for when you're. I still don't know what electrolytes are, by the way.
I still buy them.
But now there's like so many new drinks.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And maybe it's almost like a bit like it's cycles in the way the fitness industry kind of works as well. And like kombucha had a huge moment in the
Yeah.
sun where like, people were drinking vodka and fungi or whatever. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and it had a moment. There seems to be like a desire for it. So I guess you guys got in at the right time.
Totally.
But then you're running a business from nothing. It's like, the drink didn't exist as a product in these markets, at least before you started.
Yeah, yeah.
But so how do you manage to think big picture when like every moment it's like it's so micro, you have to make like every decision.
It's
Do
brutal.
you know what I mean? It's like the driver isn't picking it up and you're like, fuck, I've got to find a new driver. It's
It was
like,
everything. It was everything you could possibly imagine. Just to layer onto the story of it all. It was just everything.
yeah.
And I was working full time at a cafe, so there's a little bit in between there where my parents brought a cafe. Mum's a primary school teacher and dad's in IT.
Yeah.
Like, we're buying a cafe. You're working there now to get me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus, aren't you like, I've got a thing going on?
No, this is before BaeJuice.
Oh, so it
and
hadn't
then that
even
kind of
started.
molded me like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this cafe stuff. I met all these people. Hey, Dad, how come you paid them that? Why are you weighing the chicken? Oh, because of the margins. Why didn't you buy that kombucha before? He's like, oh, the margin's not worth having in the fridge.
It's
And I was
like, it'll die off.
and I was
mate.
like,
It's
oh,
not gonna be-
yeah.
It's
And I
it's
was
a
like,
fad.
so I started learning about business through hospitality a bit as well and all the nitty gritties, and then new menus, margins, weighing the food, social media, specials, dealing with staff. That was I said it recently, it's a diploma in business is running a cafe.
Yeah.
You learn every nook and cranny.
Dude.
And then you've got the local council go and say, is that your A-frame out there?
Oh,
and he goes,
these dogs.
that could have killed someone.
You're like
And
that.
you're like, what? He goes, there's a bike rider. He
Yeah.
missed it by about that much.
Yeah.
He almost topped over and died. Can you please remove that? Actually, have you got your A-frame license? You're like, a what?
And you're like,
It's
"Dad,"
$179 a year to have an A-frame.
You're like, Dad, I've got this. You pull a $20
Yeah.
note. You go pat him on the top of the head. He's like, sir, it's illegal to bribe a council member in Australia of the Stoningham Council.
This is USD.
Yeah, this is not even legal tender in this country. Yeah, it's dong. Yeah. You go for even cheaper with Vietnamese money.
So good.
Dude, totally right. So that kind of gave you the mindset of how to do it.
And so I was doing 50 hours at the cafe. And then for the first 2 years of BaeJuice was BaeJuice when I got home. And then we got really smart and we're like, well, actually, maybe if I work Saturday and Sunday, day and night, then that'll give me my 2 days off on Monday and Tuesday. And that's when everyone's back online that, will want to buy my product. So then I sacrificed every weekend for 4 or 5 years so I could free up 2 days of the week. And those 2 days were like BaeJuice days.
So do you love it, right? Do you love it?
But
do you love the drink? Are you passionate about the drink or are you passionate about working?
No,
I think you love working.
No, I love working, but I've never ever lost out. Like I sacrifice my weekends, but I'd still go out midweek then. But
okay, I see what you're saying.
I've never had to lose out, or I've never gone. Now I'm 31. I'm starting to look at my health a bit more. I'm drinking way less, even though we sort of made a mockery of the weekend. But at that early stage, I never missed out.
Yeah, still got your social.
Still got my social, and then I was at the cafe and pinging around. It was great. Had a partner, a best mate. Got a big family.
Yeah,
everything was sweet. Yeah. And I was just building this little side empire that everyone was really cool of, and I was proving people wrong. My parents were really proud of me after all the fucking.
Dude, that's what it comes down to.
After year 10, Vietnam, pre-cafe.
Yeah, they putting their hand out now, being like, I feel like
not there just yet.
Starting to turn around. Not enough to pay back Xavier's school.
Yeah.
How big does this business need to get?
We're still miles off because everything's just back in the business with these little crummy little founders still chipping away.
Dude, it's
pretty savage.
It's so hard. I read a news report about you guys minutes before you came in, by the way. That's my research. You've just spilled the water. I just did a quick little Google
love
search.
The honesty. Like, just before you got here.
Just
not out of any natural interest in what I do or the business.
No, dude. No, of course. But then you're like, I wonder what else is going on.
I'm teasing.
And you got like some capital from, I don't know, someone to like maybe a different market.
In Perth.
A billionaire in Perth. Like, are you is it back to Vietnam pitch rules when you get, like, how do you get someone to like just.
It's way worse.
Chip.
Like, way better, but that's how bad it is. That doesn't make any sense.
I just think like Sandler and Uncut Gems. Like now you're taking money from someone and it's like they're like, hey, how's the juice selling,
Just without the baseball bats knocking on.
Yeah. How do you go about that?
So we decided that we're going to start investing money. As I mentioned earlier about putting energy out in the world. I'm big on that.
Okay.
We go, hey, we're going to start raising some money. We need some investment to go launch overseas.
Yep.
Someone sent me a LinkedIn inbox.
Dude, it's all hard. I don't have a LinkedIn, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm hitting it hard at the moment.
Times. I got to get a LinkedIn.
Yeah, totally.
Like, sounds like there's money going around on LinkedIn.
And this guy messaged me an absolute essay. I was like, ugh, spam.
Yeah. Come on, what's this?
And then I saw a couple of keywords in there. I was like, I'll read it out. I represent this guy. He's the biggest billionaire. We were just in Singapore. He's the major sponsor of F1. Ferrari team. We were in Singapore, and we were drinking. We were drinking
Perth billionaire. Well, Twiggy's wife actually now.
We were drinking Asian hangover drinks over there. We've come over.
Oh, dude! So they already.
We want to give
like,
you some money. So would you like to call me? I was like, so I'll entertain a call. 15 minutes. He's like, bang, you're it. We want to invest in high level founders.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. The whole spiel. Cool. Had a meeting. Set up our data room, which is like all your numbers, your forecast, your annual revenue and everything. They spend a couple of minutes in and go, yeah, we're in.
So they've got, this rules actually, by the way. So like they have, like rich people have like numbers people on hand running.
Yeah, ready to go.
Dude.
Level 2 or 3. 3 is probably legal. And 2 is probably not accounting.
Yeah. And they're just going through your shit and then
it's
like,
going through our
no,
shit.
this works.
Yeah. Or what happened in the meeting, they're like, look, this is fun tokens. We'll give you 250.
Yeah.
Oh,
250.
A couple of tokens. That's a lot of tokens.
I got to get one of these.
Half
a token would be great, to be honest.
And then we met again. They go, look, we've thought about it. Pump for you guys. We'll give you $500,000. And then someone joined the call like, we'll just do 750. 750? Cool. What? And then they gave us 750 grand. We had in our account a month later.
They just transfer it across?
Yeah, in a lump sum.
And then you don't have to like.
The amount of screenshots going around.
Yeah, dude, totally. You're like, don't show my parents. I'll ask for something.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. They just transfer it across and
they
they're like,
transfer it. Yeah. What's your mobile? I'll do.
Yeah.
No. What's the? Pay
Pay
ID. No.
What?
It's very legitimate. And that was wild. And we had some investment prior to that. And then everyone that was working within the business go, can we put money in? Because you guys are flying. We saw this guy's in. So we raised $1 million. We went to the US, got 300 stores in Manhattan, a distributor, and we had PR teams and all this and a GM, and it was all happening. But it was just didn't have enough money. We ran out of $1 million. We spent that $1 million in like 12 months.
Really?
Or like maybe less, but there was a lot of stock and legal and this,
These
and back paying some stuff and business setups, and then.
So how
people
much do you
taking me for a ride.
need? I mean, well, let's see if we can raise it.
Yeah.
How much do you? And in all seriousness, how much would you need to go into like a bigger market like that?
Oh, like I've heard some brands are raising 5 to 10 in alcohol and reckon that like it's not even close to enough in one state.
Really? Because I guess it just has to be like knock you in the face brand recognition. It's got to be like
You got Bud Light.
you've
all
just
that
the
sort of stuff.
funnel to get to everyone or to enough people that are then gonna do it. Because like people
Totally.
want to try a new drink or try a new brand, but it's so competitive, right?
Totally.
But then if you
It's just
get them,
insane.
it's like,
Correct.
then it's like wildfire.
And that's why we wanted to launch over there, because we're like, hey, we were first to market here, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Let's go be first to market everywhere else, and we'll explode. So there's a
Yeah.
couple of people starting to finally do it.
These
overseas
dogs,
now.
man, get them.
It's
Stop.
happening.
You need to shut the media down. Don't give people the idea.
I know.
What about in Korea? Do you have a footprint or not? It's like there's
No, not
traditional
yet.
brands.
Not yet. They have, tinkered with the idea. It could be cool that, we've gone and conquered Australian hangovers, and we've come back to conquer Korea's with
Yeah.
Koreans and with Korean manufacturers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
There's a storyline there. We'll see what happens. But world domination, it's pretty tough. But we're just trying to nail Oz, which
You'll
is nice.
get there.
Yeah.
After this goes out, man.
Yeah,
it's
we're
gonna
on.
be huge. Okay, so we do this thing here
Yep.
where we have a look at your bank account. So could you please show me some transactions? Don't freak out. Any transaction you've got doesn't matter. The 750 would be awesome to see.
Wow.
I'm not like I don't want to get ahead of it,
Well,
but
this
that
is a recent one.
it would
Do
rule.
I have time to justify and talk about each one?
Yeah, dude, I'd love to hear.
Then you're
a
going to think
few.
that
I'd love to
dodgy.
hear.
Oh, no internet.
No,
No, sorry, I had it on flight mode out of respect, focusing.
dude, I don't even put it on flight mode on a flight. That's crazy. That is crazy. You put it on flight mode here.
That is so funny.
Well, it just goes out of if your phone being on could jeopardize a flight crashing, they would take your phone off you.
So here's one that I'm going to have to justify, and this is.
I love that you're showing me. No one else ever like. Look,
I don't care. There's no money in there.
Yeah.
There's minus $20,000 there. I had to transfer yesterday.
well, oh, dude, that hurts. Just to a guy, it says.
What does it say?
To Andy?
No.
To someone called Andy?
That's how we started a new business, my girlfriend and I. It's called Andy.
Oh, the business is called Andy.
The business is called Andy, and we've just drained every dollar we've ever seen back into someone else.
And that's got to be.
That was yesterday. That really hurt.
No, man. It sounds like this juice stuff's doing well. What are you doing? Like,
No, but it's not.
what's the new business?
I no that like a tanning gummy.
So you eat the gummy and you tan.
But
I mean,
it's a
obviously it works.
It's a sunless tanning gummy. So the ones on the market now that I'm getting roasted on TikTok saying, hey, no, this is bullshit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, no, the melanin boosting. This is 3 simple carotenoids, which is like beta-carotene, lycopene, astaxanthin, just food pigmentations that just when you eat it a lot and consistently at a good dose,
So, like-
your skin will start to glow and get a nice
Like if you eat a lot of carrots, you will
That's what
go
everyone
orange.
says. Yeah, and we've balanced that out with red and other vitamins and antioxidants, so it's a nice balanced color instead.
Yeah.
So I smashed it for 7 weeks, and everyone's like, "You look so healthy, Tim."
Yeah. You
Thank
look
you.
so pale, right?
I know. That's the thing. The lights. That's what I'm.
It
Copying.
is the lighting, though. To be fair,
I'm
like, you've been
copying it.
stitched up.
I'm copying it on TikTok at the moment because I am so pale. But we don't have any
Yeah,
products.
but some people are just white as well.
Yeah, correct.
Do you know what I mean?
We don't have any products. So
So once it gets going, though, people are going to see.
yeah. But
I guess I say it's going to do well?
Yeah.
I already can tell you, this is going to be.
We
good.
had our official photo shoot yesterday at Explode. We've had retailers literally ask us rather than us pitch them, which is the ticket. We've got people wanting to throw cash at us.
Yeah.
We've got 10,000 on the way. We've got 2,000 people on our waiting list. We've had 3 million views across our TikToks. We haven't even posted yet. It's just resharing.
Can you reverse it? In India, they're big on, they go the other way because of like whitewashing in like
China and Japan. It's like a show of wealth, isn't it?
Totally right. Yeah. And it's like, but also I think it's because of like Western societal standards of beauty. Like they try to get whiter, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's a caste system in India. But if you could reverse these, I mean, I don't know any of the words you said before, by the way, about you're saying these things. I'm like, I
made them all up. So no.
If you could reverse it, dude, then you can hit that market as well.
Boom. So that's pretty crazy. So I've had to loan that money. That's not my money. I'm broke founder. So that's me going balls against the wall going,
what if you're just addicted to being a broke founder?
There's a bit of that.
Do you ever worry about
I watch everyone else stress out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is the best
You
bit.
feel alive.
This is the best bit.
You're back in the nightclub in
What is it?
Vietnam,
Yeah.
being like, we got to fix
Calm
the
amongst
deck.
chaos is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned from hospitality. And, just everyone's freaking out. The coffee machine's broken. There's 100 people here. It's like, oh, good. What can we do? No one here knows how to fix a coffee machine. So we're fucked. Let's just own it.
Yeah. So what's the
Shit like
what's the future play then, do you think? So everything's going into this new business.
Yeah, but that's just going to
Where
be
do you-
e-commerce. It's just going to be plug and play on Meta ads. We're going to build our little team. So it's not going to take too much time. We're going to have a well-oiled engine. We're going to do other products like, build out a whole range.
Dude, I
Yeah.
mean, it's exciting. I don't have the mindset of you. Like I have my little thing that I like doing. The way you think is so different. Like to just be like, this is it. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah. And I think because I've realized that that's the difference.
There is it's a mindset.
there's
Because
this
when you're like, people
threshold.
are like, well, not everyone, if everyone could do it, they wouldn't do it. But it's also like people don't even think to do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because it's the idea of it is like, ugh, that's awful.
Yeah.
You know?
But there's that barrier that you said there's that I wouldn't even think to it, or this is like, I know when everyone would bail. I'm like, this is when people would bail because I had that small moment.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go 100 times harder as of right now.
You just put the foot down.
Put the foot
absolutely
down,
goes through.
all in.
Dude.
So that's one transaction, and that genuinely was yesterday. That wasn't just as a little flex or a plug. That was generally yesterday to showcase
Can I
my
say
lifestyle.
it really felt like a plug. It felt like a plug. And I know it's fine, man. Dude, plug it.
I could have plugged it earlier.
Dude, plug it. It's like, why wouldn't you plug it?
I love
Wait,
it.
give me one more and then we're going to be out of time. So then
minus
we'll wrap up.
$109. Oh,
$109?
$109.
What'd you spend it on?
Was the other night. An iPhone case. Do you get riddled with iPhone case ads?
Dude, right now,
Oh my God.
I woke up in the morning. It's got like a bubble in
Mine's
it.
broken. This is meant to get run over by a Hilux.
Oh, really?
no, not really. But the one I brought now, apparently you can just, it can stick to metal, the back of it. So you can just be like a light post, bang, stick to metal. But I was thinking that there's a lot of like steel metal tables at cafes and restaurants. So am I going to be like,
And it's going to just absolutely
take the
rip
whole
it out.
table with me.
Dude,
So I've got the new turbo charger on the way. You got the ring thing, so you can film yourself eating and
What, in the case?
So the little thing pops out, and you can hold it on the side, and then you can hold that on a thing. And
No. Are you?
So it's meant to be the ultimate like, content creator.
Is this your new business, by the way?
No, for only $109.99.
Are you a gadget guy? Like, do you like the gadgets?
Not really.
You don't seem like a gadget
No, I'm
guy.
just. I realized that my greatest asset is this phone. My mobile phone is my greatest asset. So every year I'll upgrade it to the latest phone. So it's the fastest, the best camera, the best everything, because every business is being run on this.
Yeah.
Basically, it's my best. And like the other day, someone's like, "Oh no, this is so expensive." I'm like, "Yeah, but you spend 8 hours a day on it. There's probably a better investment than shoes."
Very revealing into your screen time.
Yeah.
notification. That's like eight hours a day.
No,
Well, I guess you're
I
running the business
say
though,
that.
dude. No, that would be about right.
I'm wearing
if you're-
$49 shoes right now. Actually,
Look at that,
they're
man.
quite strange. You can actually zipper them together.
Yeah, I've never seen.
They're strange.
Yeah, it's got like
These little Merrills. So you can actually, if you're a hiker, not that I've ever hiked anywhere further than Middle Park.
What brand are they?
And then you zip them up and you attach them to your backpack.
No,
I
you
don't own a backpack.
don't. Look at this. Yeah, that's another business.
Yeah.
That, anyway, you'll be able to find that on Tim's website.
Yeah.
If you'd like to purchase that.
Use my code.
Yeah. Hey, mate, so nice to meet you. Thank you
Absolute
so much for
pleasure.
coming in.
It's
It
been
was
good.
an absolute treat. And good luck with everything.
No,
I
thank you.
hope for nothing but success and more sneaky publicity things.